John Lane is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Chavis with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Runner at first with no outs here. And fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the full side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Headed down the line. Ibarra on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Outside low, and it's 1-1. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, David.
John Lane next up for the Braves. He's one of the best players in the game. First pitch misses.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one is absolutely belted. On the move, racing back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. One away, the winning run at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get it.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning. One down, runner third.
The left fielder
now at the plate.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Feel it coming my way with a strange high.
First pitch, not close. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Runner at second here, one gone.
The left fielder, John Lane.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. The throw. Tag. And he's out. And that is out of play. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs. 2 strikes. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch misses, and a count now even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And missed, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game, and the Braves go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Man at first, one
now
away.
Batting the left fielder, John Lane.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fuentes, the base runner at first with 1 out. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt, but unfortunately on that one he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Lane, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
2-0.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. The pitch. Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Lane did a good job in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
Strong individual. I got
So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta. John Lane. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Braves go down quickly here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. 2 out, space is empty.
The left fielder, John Lane.
Swings through that one.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets it.
Up next for the Braves, the left fielder, John Lane.
Fouled off. He was late. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
In the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's 1-2. And delivers outside.
Ball 2.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, John Lane. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. And it beats him. What a play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Lane swings through it for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside with a breaking ball. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Lane had a rough go of it. And a final 8-7 for Chris Singleton. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball.
So up next,
John
Lane.
The left fielder.
Siggy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Man at first, one away.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Counts full.
And that's a strikeout looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Fought off foul. Lane measures 6 feet even, 43 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. One down. John Lane next up for the Braves. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Bearden makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lane had a rough go of it in this game.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him.
John Lane getting ready to hit.
Fielder.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That
Ball,
one missed.
that's inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to.
Ouch,
Boom,
that one got
Take
him.
your base.
He had 2 strikes up,
Now batting,
and he
left
hit him.
fielder, John
2 outs, bases empty.
Lane.
Swings through that one for strike 1. It looks like the weather
0-1.
could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet,
Outside,
but the
that's a
field's
ball.
not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That's to third, and it gets by him. Back here at the ballpark, let's
Leadoff
check out the
for
latest
Braves,
news from around
the
the
left
league.
fielder, John Lane.
Johnson back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not
inside.
base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Nope, that's inside.
That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. 3 balls and a strike. It's a
That's ball
leadoff
4.
walk,
Take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run.
And he's a guy that will certainly
Now
think
batting,
about stealing a
first
bag or
baseman,
two. Not the
David.
kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Base is empty, 1 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane. That one finds the zone. 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
This one in the air. Del Villar. And there are 2 down. Lane had a decent 3-2 the final score. John Lane with a remarkable season so far. So 2 down,
That is
John
good. The
Lane.
left fielder,
Next up for the Braves.
Lane.
Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest
0-1's the
players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout
Whoa,
Major League
that's down.
Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that
The
ball
left fielder,
fair. An
number
outstanding
20,
job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Just
Oh, that's
missed. Shepard, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is foul back. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Lopez back to work. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So digging in, John Lane. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Puts it away for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball.
That one not close. 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. Lane